Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Super excited for today's video. It is a get ready with me and it features Dior and Lancome. Okay, I grabbed two of the new Dior Rosy Glow blush sticks. I also grabbed one of their new powder blushes. And then I have a Lancome lip product that should complement the Dior products quite well. In name, if nothing else, in name, it'll complement it. I'm going to be swatching for you guys. We're going to be pulling a look together. And we're going to be having a good time talking about packaging and getting a bang for your buck and different things I wanted to touch on in this one. So if you want to see how my face turns out and what this super cute thing is on my head, just keep watching. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I appreciate it when you do. Now let's jump in. Okay, guys, before I jump in, of course, I have to talk about my Breezy tea products of the day. I'm rocking our rose gold boho head wrap. The products in the video today inspired me to wear this color today. So this one was intentional. Sometimes it's really not. It just works out that way. And yes, this is a favorite of mine. It took a while for it to grow on me, but there is a rosy goldness. It's not just rose. I love it. I love it. So long piece of stretchy fabric, okay? Fashion it into any style you want. You can dress them up, dress them down, hang out, work out, whatever you've got going on. They are perfect in the summertime. This is one I really like, where the brighter colors, well, the summer's not quite here yet. The weather in Portugal, we've had like late 80s, okay? And it'll be the late 80s for the next 2 days, so it feels like summer here. And I love breaking out the brighter hair accessories, having a little fun with my hair. So if you want to check out any of our Boho head wraps, you can visit us at breezytea.com, or our Etsy shop. Links will always be in the description below and somewhere up here. And as always, if you buy any two products from either of our shops, you will get 20% off. Okay, guys, so the business is out the way, okay? Today is a get ready with me. It features Dior. It features Lancome. Excited to talk to you guys too and touch on a couple of things, but excited for this one. So I grabbed two of the new Dior Rosy Glow blush sticks. This is Toffee. And this is candy. They have a sweet theme going on, eh? Toffee, candy. No. Toffee in something with like no sugar is decent, but some of the candies that we used to eat like as kids, I'm like, how did we do the sugar now to me is like, can be so overwhelming. My favorite candy bar growing up was Snickers. And I remember going to Weight Watchers when I was younger, and I swear to this day, it was like 380 calories. There was something on it on the point system. And I just remember certain things to this day. And I was like, oh no, Snickers bad. The sugar wasn't an indication, but it was like seeing the numbers. It was like, oh my God. So now if I try to have a bite of a Snickers, I'm like repulsed. It's so sweet. I can't stand it. I also grabbed the Dior powder blush in Toffee. And then I have the new Juicy Treat Lippy Doll from Lancome. And this is Talk to Me Toffee, or Toffee Talk to Me. I will have the name for you when we get to this. This is a very intentional move. I did not want the Dior one lip product. We'll talk about why. Looks like there's more product. And I'll tell you what changed my mind. I saw a TikTok that changed my mind. So it is a get ready with me. So in between, we'll be getting the rest of my face together with other Dior and Lancome products. I'll start right off the bat because I'm wearing some products already from both brands. Everything that I'm wearing on my face will always be in the description below. Things that are featured, things that are not featured. There will be some affiliate links. So if you're going to buy something anyway, that will always, always, always be my caveat. If you're going to buy something anyway, you want to support me, you want to support my channel, I would appreciate if you use one of my links. Greatly appreciated. In fact, I use that money to put out more videos for you guys. Another way you can help is just let those ads run when they pop up. That's helpful as well. So just a reminder, everything I'm wearing on my face today, down to my nails, face and nails, will always be in the description below. Okay, so I am up to contour. So I'm going to use the Dior contour stick. Okay, names and all those things, shade names will be in the description. Just a little bit here, just a little bit here. More than enough. So I'm going to talk to you as I go about this release. This Dior, when I saw the pictures, I remember writing a makeup buddy of mine. I was laughing. I was like, it's so funny when you age out of marketing to see how much you've aged out of marketing, because from the initial pictures of this collection from Dior, it was very, very clear that they wanted a younger gaze on it, right? It was very, very clear. The colorful packaging, the little charm on the lip product, which did not move me. This is the great thing. I've never been somebody who's easy to impress anyway, but it just didn't move me. I was like, okay, I don't care about the charm. This is before I knew prices. I was like, I don't care about this clearly plastic charm. It's not moving me. It's plastic and it looks plastic. So it just made me laugh. I said, look, we've completely aged out of this marketing, but it's Dior. So I wanted to try. I love a stick product. And so I was curious. I'm going to be straight up. Toffee was the single color that intrigued me the most. It intrigued me because I have the other colors. So now when you have enough stuff, it's like, it has to be sort of different. It looked light. I was unsure. But Dior's pictures with their models, they had models on it from deep, medium, and lighter complected people. So I said, well, I'm going to give it a try. Because it really was the only one that I thought was the most intriguing and different. Okay, so I'm going to use the Lancôme bronzer really quickly. So I saw, that was my initial thoughts of this Dior collection. Marketing wasn't targeted to me, which is okay. They're trying to pull in a younger audience. And then I started seeing people's reaction to it, and it was just so over the top. Over top in a way that didn't feel natural. It felt like, hey, I got these for free. And so I'm going to try to sell this as best I can, because I want more free products in the future. That's just how it was. I mean, it's just how it came across. There's a lot of like excited people in their 20s that were just like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. So I saw a couple of those like clips. And then I saw somebody on TikTok who, I don't remember her name, but I've seen her. I think she's older. And I saw her say, talking about the lip product, the price. And then I heard her say, like, she held it up, the lip balm thing. And she was like, I can literally see through it right now. And I can see where it starts. And it started down in the tube. And I was like, for that price, when I saw that the lip product was priced higher than the blush, I was like, because I was like, that lip product will go before the blush. Like, what? So, yeah, I knew you were going to be paying. They hiked that price up for that little plastic charm, right? So we're done. I just wanted a little bit of bronzer here. I'm going to use one that I have not used in forever, Amber Pearl 423 from Dior. So I thought, Toffee, it's giving me Toffee vibes. Let's see what I can pull together really quickly with the eyes. Okay, eyes are done. This is gonna be a very, very neutral look, this toffee inspired look. It's now time for the blush sticks. I hate this packaging. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Again, I can fully appreciate when something is not supposed to be targeted towards me, even though people in my age range are going to buy Dior products. That should be no shock to them. But this looks so cheap. It feels, it's plastic. It looks every bit of plastic. There's nothing chic about this plastic. And having so many brands now who too are using plastic, but at least it looks and feels a little more chic than this. This is giving like, come on. This looks like something you would have like in your My First makeup kit when you're like 7. This is just not it. And I'm not impressed with this packaging at all. This part of the packaging I feel like is much better. It's a little more understated. I still don't love it, but I prefer this. If it was just if they were just in these, I would have liked it a little bit more. But that clear plastic nonsense is not it. So again, Toffee. Toffee was the one that stood out to me. There's no other way to say it. It stood out to me, and that's why I grabbed it. Here is Toffee on me. I can see that Toffee is gonna be like a slight extension of me. But let's get this on. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna use a. Oh, it's minty? Didn't expect that. I don't watch reviews, so I don't know. Like, I happen to see, like, when it's something I'm really, really on the fence with, I'll go find something quick, but never full review it. And that's very, very rare. But I didn't hear anything about a scent. I talked to my friend. It was just something I guess I didn't ask, so it was nothing to say. I didn't think this would have a scent. I don't mind it. It's minty. It's lovely. And she did tell me one thing, my bud. She was like, it's one of those products, these stick products, that the more you put on, it could have a tendency to get greasy looking. So, like, beware. But I figured it would give me a glow. I'm zoomed in here, so hopefully you can see. I can see the color. There's color on me. It's sheer, and these are going to sheer out. I love the glow, and there is a subtle color there. I'd have to see this off the camera too, because there's an iridescence. But I think it looks really pretty. I think it looks healthy. We'll get to the powder one in a second over it and see if that adds to the color. But yeah, Toffee I knew would be light on me, and here we are. So let's get to this cheek now with Kennedy. Here is the Dior packaging for the new Rosy Glow blushes. This I think is cute. I think this packaging is cute. Just playing around with their logo, putting it completely across the palette. I think this is really, really cute. The other ones are more rectangular. They made these square. So here we have, here's Toffee right here, okay? We can see Toffee. Yep. There's a young woman. Her being Asian, I'm telling you that just because, like, who I saw it on. I didn't see it on somebody my complexion. But I saw her TikTok, and I saw how this looked on her. And with the stick and then this on top. And I thought she did such a nice job. It was really simple. And I really appreciated just how she had very light makeup. And anytime I see young people who are not going overboard and do like an easy little look, I appreciate that. But yeah, My skin is going through something, guys. I gotta get this under control. Anyway, look, there's an iridescence that's really, really pretty here. Hopefully you can see it. A few days after a video goes live here on YouTube, I'll have pictures in natural light in the product. So yeah, this is very pretty. I like it with the blood. So that's how I'll get more color out of it. All that to say, I'm a little disappointed in the color payoff of these. You're gonna have to. I'm not impressed with the color payoff. I feel like Chanel's has much better color payoff from their stick. All I have is the Balm Essentials, and those have really nice color payoff. I do like the iridescence on the powder gave me more of the iridescence than the stick. But the stick, even here, I would have to, it's light, it's there, it's pretty, but they could have made this with more color payoff. So I feel like, especially because we have other ones to compare it to, comparing it with Chanel, comparing it with, I'm trying to think, do I have anything else that's like a glowy? Chanel's probably the closest one I can think of right now. A glow stick, theirs is better. There's more color payoff. And that's what I think this is missing, is the color. So not bad. It's not horrible. It's wearable. It's pretty. You can find a color you like, but my friend was right. You run the risk of too much glow. You know what I mean? Too much glow, and then what? And then it's just, you're like and I've heard things about longevity. So I'm not sure. It's not giving it's going to be there all day, but I'm not sure. I'd have to report back in the next video perhaps, but it's not giving that. So I just wish there was some more color payoffs. Here again is Candy. Here's the swatch of Candy there. Let's do a brush with this one and see where we are. She's definitely more lively. Certainly. There's a beautiful iridescence on Candy. Really, really beautiful iridescence on Candy. Let's get a little bit more here. This is pretty. This is pretty. And once I got past Toffee, I said, if there's another one that catches my eye, that caught my eye, it's Candy. It's a pretty, like, bright corally color. Good for the season. That's another reason the other ones didn't do much for me. There are a couple that I was like, I wouldn't wear it now. And again, I know those colors well. I always want to challenge myself and see things that I don't have, which is why Toffee stood out. Some of those, it's like, okay, I have a few of this color story, so I don't need. Okay, so we have it there. I wiped off this brush. I just wanted to go over this area. Will it get too greasy? Potentially. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put any more on. It already is pushing the, not greasy, but the glowiness of it, so I don't want to do any more. We have Toffee. I feel like Toffee is going to help people to decide against Toffee. If they're my complexion, they might want more. But yes, it's a slight bit of color and some glow. And then we have Candy here. A little bit goes a long way in terms of glow. Not as much with color. So I went to see it out of these lights, and I'm getting a lot of the iridescence on both sides, which is really beautiful. But what's curious to me is that this is tapped as a blush stick, but clearly with this release of a powder blush with the stick blush, the idea is to kind of wear them together with the same shades. And so they know that it's not enough color alone in the stick. In terms of business, I suppose it's savvy because people will buy two products instead of one to keep it going. But the fact that it sort of relies on the other one, it is very pretty. They are very pretty on, but yes, you can see how it goes glowy too quickly. I was like, let me see if I have something in my collection that goes with Candy. So Candy is this one, yeah? Remember? This one from Dior Cherry, the old one, actually complements this really, really nicely. So I want to try Cherry on this side to see, at least down here, apple of the cheeks area, if it brings more And it does. Straight away. So to amp up that candy color, where'd I put her? So to amp up candy a bit, cherry, if you have cherry in your collection, that'll be a good one to match it with. It doesn't make sense. You won't have to buy the new one. Look how there's more color payoff. I could see it immediately than there was with the other. That's the powder. I'm just reinforcing. But that shift is very, very pretty. The shift is really pretty. But yeah, if you have cherry, cherry will work just fine. Don't get the new one unless you want to try the formula or something like that. But this works. Do they still sell cherry? But if you have it in your collection, then yeah. So, okay, I just wanted to come back and see it with a powder blush so people know what you can do that you might already have in your collection from Dior. But knowing it's gonna have, to me, this is a highlighter stick and you need a blush. That's fine. Those are my ultimate thoughts. Like, this is more of a highlighter stick and then you need a blush because as soon as I start to work it out, the color starts to go away pretty. But yeah. Let's get to these lips. Okay, let's get to this Lancome Lip Idole Juicy Treats. I hate these long names. It's just the top and unnecessary. This one is in, let me get the name right for you guys. This is called Toffee Talk. Toffee Talk. So, of course, what I have on is Toffee from Dior. And so after seeing the little vid of the woman saying it's just a little bit, and it's not completely full, and I knew that we would be paying for the charm, I scrapped it and went for Toffee in this one. I just looked at a couple of prices. So in US dollars at full price, the Lancome Toffee shade is $10 cheaper than the price on Dior.com. And then for me, there's a $15 price, even at our discounters. I paid $15 less than the discounter, one of the discounters that I go to. I paid $15 less for this one than the Dior one. So this is just cheaper. And again, let's get it on. You can see the doe foot here. If it's just to get the toffee color, again, the charms mean nothing to me. That's not why I'm going to buy it, for the charms. I want the product to work well. And so, yeah, I'm excited to try this out. There is it's minty, but it's almost like a candy minty. So this is interesting. It smells nice to me, though. Let's get this on the lips now. Okay, this Toffee Talk is such a pretty color. Here for it. It's minty, but it's not. Some of them are really minty and are tingly for quite a while. This one had a little slight, it's already gone. It's so nice. It has a nice amount of gloss. Not tacky, nothing to write home about, except it's a really nice glossy. It feels really nice. I think there's some squalane in there. There's some stuff in there, but it's really, really nice. And it complements the toffiness of it all. So I wouldn't miss the Dior lip product at all. It's cheaper. It works just as good. And that doe foot is fantastic. Even looking at it, it literally mirrors your lips. It kind of has a curve. So it sinks into your lip. It just follows your lip. I don't think I've ever had a doe foot that's this shape, that it just curves like this. See this here? So when you push it down onto it, really does just follow your lip. Really, really nice. I want to try this with the new Westman Atelier lip pencil in Mink, because I'm a lip pencil person. And I would probably, I'm just reading as I talk, I would probably wear this with a lip liner. So let's see what that looks like. love it with the pencil. You know, it's a testament to the Westman Atelier pencil that even with this super glossy color on, because normally I would put the lip liner on first. It did a really easy, quick job of getting the color over this this glossy number. Okay, my thoughts. My final thoughts on this is these are glow products. I think it would be better to not glow. They are glow products. That's in the name. But I think that these sticks to me are better off as a highlighter. That gives you a little bit of color. That's how I'm going to wear them going forward. This way you don't go overboard. If you're not someone who likes a lot of glow in this area, not all over the face, but it's really like congregated in this area, this might be a lot if you're trying to get color from the stick, color that gets to a place that you want it to be. So for me, going forward, a single swipe here will be more than enough to wear as a highlighter, how I'm going to go forward with these two. That's the good thing about them not having that much pigment in them. I can get away with both of them easily. Well, Toffee for sure, but Candy will be an easy highlighter for me. And then I can go in with the blush of my choosing. Just a reminder, again, Cherry from Dior is a perfect companion for Cherry 015. 015? Yeah, Cherry from Dior is a perfect companion to Candy. And so if you already have that and you were thinking about getting this, the companion one, you may not need the powder one in Candy if you have Cherry at home. It added color to me. But even here, see how much I have to put on to kind of get, this is a lot of glow for me. Even in this light, it's a lot of glow. So going forward, it will be a highlighter that I will use less of and it won't cover as much. And then I'll take my blush and cover that with more space. But for me, these don't wear as a blush, certainly not on me. Everybody will decide for themselves. I like it as a highlighter. And there's no excuse for that too, with the cheap little plastic charm to be more expensive than their blush. I'd say that much. The blush is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful iridescence. That's what I'm gonna give them credit for. There's a beautiful iridescence on these products, even if the color's not there. Beautiful iridescence, beautiful, beautiful powder one. Looking forward to continue to wear this one. And yeah, that's my final review on these. This was a release for the packaging. A lot of, I mean, it was like the package forward thing. I love a stick product, but Dior can do better in terms of color payoff. So I think if they come out with more color products in the future, I'd prefer them not to be glow so that, or not primarily glow, so that they're forced to focus on the color payoff more. And then I just think that this lip product is really beautiful. So that's where we are. It's over to you. You have to let me know what you think of this release. I'm curious what you think of the overall release, the marketing, the charms. Does that move you when you're buying something? Let me know that. If you did get the lip product, are you satisfied? Do you think it's worth the money? Do you think it's worth the charm? Let me know that as well. If you liked anything on me, you can tell me that as well. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I really do appreciate it when you do. And if you want to check out any of our boho head wraps, any of our t-shirt, hair towel wraps, satin beanies, satin knit beanies, and all our other hair accessories, you can visit us at breezyt.com. For all our luxury lifestyle accessories, you can visit us at breezyt.com. I will check you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.